But guys, we need to talk about something. We have serious problems here in America. And here to tell us about them is actor Jon Voight.
We're heading down a street that has no name now. We must not allow our...
Where the streets have no name. I'm sorry. I thought we were watching a video by Jon Voight and not Bono.
nation to crumble. This is what they want, to destroy America. Let me warn you all that we are in...
Let me tell you something as a photographer, videographer. That's a lot of negative headspace right there. It's really bothering me, but I guess somebody was like, let's get the full flag in the frame here. Nice depth of field, though. Notice how it's blurry in the background? Voight pops out. At least they used a nice lens to shoot this. Shot composition, yeah. But the look and the color, very nice, very nice.
In great danger if we fall under a Biden administration.
If we fall under a Biden administration, that's the thing. These right-wing fucking morons have still yet to accept the result, and it's pissing some people in the GOP off. We're going to go over that here in a little bit. I know I didn't cover what's going to happen later on in the show, but apparently Biden is off on the wrong foot. Literally. Mitch McConnell says they've done enough coronavirus relief. And yet another monolith has appeared, and we're going to fucking talk about what that shit is and make fun of it. Oh, and Mike Tyson gave an interesting interview after his fight on Saturday, I guess it was? Yeah, Saturday night. But anyway, what were you saying, Jon Voight?
Our nation to crumble. This is what they want, to destroy America. Let me warn you all that we are in great danger if we fall under a Biden administration. Our state, California, is being ruled by a leftist mob. Himself, Governor Newsom, is...
Ruled! This is all emotive arguments. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Fall under a Biden administration. I hate to inform you, Mr. Voight. Biden will be taking office on January 20th at noon. Ain't nothing gonna change that, son. No matter how many stupid fucking frivolous lawsuits he throws at the courts, wasting taxpayer money, contesting an election that he lost. Biden will take office on January 20th. Now, I'm not exactly happy about Biden. He's not this far left socialist that assholes like Voight paint him to be. But he's still a million times better than Donald Trump. Sorry.
taking away our freedom, your freedom. He's a disgrace to mankind, he and his relative Nancy Pelosi, who has tried to bring President Trump down. Governor Newsom has destroyed many lives of people who depended on their businesses.
That's another thing. Like, Nancy Pelosi tried to bring Trump down. I kind of feel like Trump tried to bring Trump down by being just as shitty as he possibly could. Nancy Pelosi is ineffectual. Ineffective. Thus why they weren't able to rightfully remove him from office. Also, it looks like Voight is taking a shit here on the screen that I paused it on.
Now he wants to shut down again. He is a lie, like all the left that are trying to destroy the USA. I ask all to fight this battle now, to get them all out. I've been attacked by my fellow peers.
I just noticed it. Now, I usually move the chair so that it's not in the shot, but if you look right here, making his first appearance on the show that I believe, that's Socrates. That's Socrates right there. Hey, buddy. Say hi. Hi, Socks. I always like to point out the cats that are on the stream. So, yeah, Socks right there in the corner. He's over there laughing about John Voight as well.
Saying I am preaching violence, when the truth is, they all are. The left are burning and destroying our cities.
Man, they have latched onto that so hard. And, I mean, it's effective. Guess what? It's not true. But I mean, hey, I posted this on a right-winger's Facebook. It's like, oh, the left is burning down cities. What you're referring to is the attack on the Minneapolis Police Department, which was a far-right Boogaloo Boys group trying to pose as leftists to give people like John Voight ammo. It's bullshit. And the dude, the guy that was busting out windows at the AutoZone that we got the video of, also from a right-wing group. That's according to the feds. But hey, you present that to right-wingers and they're like, oh, no, that's fake news. Even though that came from The Hill, a very conservative publication. But go on. Continue, John Voight.
We are willing to fight for freedom, not freedom to burn down our flag, but to raise her up with the glory of this land of the free. But the left are trying to stop these truths. Let us bring
these truths, this absolute bullshit that you are promoting. As I just pointed out, John Voight. That's the face I make when I hear people say stupid shit like this.
To the Supreme Court, let them see how corrupt the left is with their fraudulent votes. Let the truth show itself, that President Trump is the only man that can save this nation. Let us fight this evil now, and know that God's truth...
I believe there's a name for that. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but when somebody says, like, they are the only ones that can solve this, some kind of psychological trait in that cult mentality
will expose them all. Let me ask all to pray in the name of Jesus, Moses, and all saints for their hands of safety to be on us now. The way in which we are being targeted will be hard to fix, but with all your love and prayers and truths.
The way they will be targeted! These people are the whiniest, biggest crybabies on the planet. And please stay tuned. I noticed that my video of people crying over Trump did very well on YouTube. We got more of it coming up. They will call you a snowflake. But then they get on fucking Twitter and make videos like this, crying about how the country is going to end if Joe Biden takes office. Now, on Thanksgiving, I have a wide selection of old TV shows, sitcoms, cartoons, stuff like that. Thanksgiving specials. And one of the shows that I watched was Seinfeld, the Mom and Pop Store episode. And it's the one where George buys John Voight's car. And then John Voight ends up biting Kramer on the arm. And they go to God, what's his character's name? It's Bryan Cranston. He's a recurring role. He's a dentist on the show. And they go and, like, Kramer's trying to show his arm. They're matching it to, like, a pencil they found inside of John Voight's LeBaron. But the funniest part of that show is when they're walking to George's car, the LeBaron he just bought that was owned by John Voight. Jerry has this whole speech about how that's the beauty of it. They picked John Voight. If they said it was Liam Neeson, you would have never believed it. But John Voight, yeah. You know, because even then, John Voight was a laughable piece of shit.
We can win this battle against this evil force that has taken over this country. We must get Governor Newsom out. He's destroying the people's freedom. We must remember who we are. We are a nation that fought the Civil War, and we won that battle. Let's not give up.
Who did we fight in the Civil War? We a nation won a battle against ourselves? And this is still up on Twitter. This is on his fucking Twitter. He didn't do another take? You're not a fucking professional? What the hell? Well, I don't understand that.
God bless.
Now notice this has 871,000 views. I assume most of the views are people like me making fun of him. Jesus Christ. But you heard him mention fraudulent votes. Shall we head to Pennsylvania? This happened on Friday. Here we go. This is witness testimony.
Normally you would expect to see a smooth curve going up, not any big spikes.
Well, I can't make it bigger? What the hell, Rumble? God. All these right-wing sites suck. Parler sucks. If you have been on there and used the interface, holy shit. Rumble. Try to make it bigger. Try to pop it out. Won't happen. Sorry.
That's kind of what Greg was talking about, the anomalies of loading and uploading those votes. So that big spike that occurs there is a prime indicator of fraudulent voting.
604,000 votes in 90 minutes, is that right?
Correct. This is 337 votes, 337,000 votes in that
In that period of time.
Yes.
And when you look at this entire curve with all these spikes, can you calculate how much of a vote that accounted for Biden and how much for Trump?
Close to 600,000. I think our figures were about 570.
What's up, Lafayette?
That all those spikes represent over time.
For Biden.
Correct.
And how much for Trump?
I think it was a little over 3,200.
Lower what?
Now, just to go back to your original.
Well, now, if that was in... It sounded like he said 60% and then lower 30s for Trump. If that was in Philadelphia, that would absolutely match what you would expect the vote total to look like. I'm great. Can't complain. Just making fun of dumbass right-wingers. Now, this video was described as a bombshell. Bombshell.